we handle the critics? Hello guys, welcome. Thank you for joining me here in my life journey. And today's share is about learning how can we handle the critics. Guys, the critics is a part of our daily life. We can listen, hear some critics at work, even at home from our family. Critics are there in order for us to grow. So guys, this is my share with you today. And I know it is not easy, but sometimes guys, it is a must that we must swallow our pride. It is difficult, right? Because we have pride, we have the ego, and we want to be the right all the time. Where is Miss Right or Mr. Right? Remember guys, critics are there so we can learn from it and we grow from it. And even it is negative, we must learn to embrace it by being a good listener. Be a good listener to what the critic is saying. So guys, really, the first key here, as the book says, keep your mouth shut. Listen and observe the whole situation. Handling a critic, it's always not easy when our pride and ego is at stake. So, we must learn to humble ourselves. We must learn to swallow our pride and ego. So guys, to do that, if you practice the power of meditation, it's really becomes easier for you to work with yourself to be in a calm state of mind. Just stay calm, just stay relaxed, and let the other person talk first. We must learn to handle this person with respect, because when you can give respect, they can also respect you. So guys, it might not be easy, but it is very important that we must learn to handle the critics, even if we don't like it, even if it is hard, even the words there are hurting. How can we really handle the critics, guys? First, if you know yourself, observe the whole situation, listen to them, what they have to say, and let them finish, do the talking. You can do your talking after they have been done with their own. It's about respect and think that there is a lesson to learn in this situation. So guys, this is my share with you today, and as I'm going to stay here, I have to share with you what is the book had advice for us to handle the critics. In theory, guys, it says in the book, listen honestly for a critic intention. Decide if feedback is constructive or destructive. We must thank those who offer constructive criticism. Say thank you to them. Avoiding exploding in that certain situation. Stay calm and avoid exploding, in the face of that constructive criticism. Minimize encounters with harmful people. Yes, it cannot be avoided that there are harmful people around us who give us the critics, but minimize that. Therefore, it is very important that we must listen first. Be a good listener. Let the other finish do the talking. Therefore, we must minimize encounter with harmful people. Make plans to act on constructive criticism. We must deal criticism positively. We must remove the ego from the situation. We must assume criticism is well motivated. We must listen to the facts. We must avoid being defensive or making excuses. This is not good, guys. Therefore, you better shut up, close your mouth, and don't talk after they are finished to avoid being defensive or making excuses. You don't have to agree, but we can respect them, and we must seek for a feedback. We must control our reaction and not try to take it personally. Guys, please don't try to take it personally. We must give ourselves some grace. There you are. If you love yourself, loving ourselves, we must give ourselves grace and kindness. We must show appreciation and show humility. We must try to remain calm and treat the other person with respect. There you are. No matter what, try to work with the other person with respect. And the best thing you can do, just listen, wait for your turn to talk, and understand the whole situation. What is really going on? Why these critics comes up? Yes, our pride is there, but we must learn to handle our pride and ego by being silent. How can we handle the critics? Guys, for me in my situation, I am sharing this with you. Really, I am this kind of person. I just want to keep quiet. I am in silent. I let them talk first. When they are finished talking, then and I can talk and defend myself. It doesn't work, guys, that at the same time they are talking, you are talking as well to defend yourself. It's not really a good thing because it can create misunderstanding. So listen to them, let them talk first. And, have a calm mind. Drink a cold water, for example. Have yourself in a calm state of situation. It's not easy, but it is really the key to handle the critics. Be in silent first. Yes, of course, for me, guys, I can be hurt right away. It's painful. It's hurting. The words is hurting. It depends how the other person deliver the words. Because of their tune, sometimes their tune is so harsh that it can hurt us. But just take a stop for a moment at that certain time in your life. Stop, look at this person, listen what they have to say, and be there at the present. For me, I just keep quiet, and I always say, thank you for telling that to me. Thank you. Now I learn what it is. Thank you that you are honest with me, telling me what is going on. I am like that, guys, at work. Of course, it is difficult at home because, as the mother of the two children, I have the, authority to do what I want to do because it's my home. I am the head of the family. But at work, guys, I really always say, thank you for telling that to me. Thank you that I have learned something today. Thank you for being honest with me. Thank you that you say it straight to me, not to other people. It's really a good feeling, guys, when the person give you the critique, tell it directly to you instead that we can hear it from others. Because when we can hear it from others, that's another story. It's hurting and it's really touches our pride. So therefore, guys, I really appreciate my colleagues who give me critiques, that they can go straight to me and talk to me about the situation. Remember, critics are always not a negative thing. Critics are there for us to learn. So we can learn something and at the same time, we can grow from ourselves. So guys, how can we really handle the critics? Of course, it depends with the situation, right? But guys, take a moment of yourself, keep in silent, just stop and listen. And always say thank you to the other person. That's what I am doing, guys. Because you know, your pride, your ego will not be higher or cook up, heated inside in you when you can just simply say thank you. I always say that to my colleagues. Thank you for telling that to me. Thank you that I learned something today. Thank you that you do it, talk to me straight to me instead that hearing from others. So guys, again, this is my share with you today. The key is to be a good listener when you are handling the critics. And think right away the other side. There is something to learn from this. So use the negative word to a positive word. It sounds so negative, the critic, right? But use it in another way. Think positive right away that you are growing from that critic and you learn from that critic. So guys, thank you so much for joining me here in my life journey. Thank you so much for your time dropping here. Your time is deeply appreciated. Thank you and I love you all and bye-bye.